smell cheese.
They smelled so bad.
That cheese is the cheese.
It
Foot
smells
cheese.
like a foot. Why anybody would be interested in eating a foot? Those are delicious.
And the thing is about that cheese, when my family comes to Mexico, they place orders like, hey, can you bring me back a kilo of that cheese? And mind you, the cheese has to sit underneath the plane for about 3-4 hours.
Well, it already smells like it does, so
imagine. All right, we're going to do Q&A number 1.
But I can't talk because I like blue cheese, and that's kind of funky.
Okay, blue cheese is good. Q&A.
That sun is hitting.
And right here is the Malecón. The Malecón.
Malecón.
Thanks for the link. Is it hot without AC? Just wondering how it is. I want to say that
What link?
the Airbnb.
Okay.
So I dropped the link for the Airbnb on the story, and people have been asking about the Airbnb here. I want to say it doesn't have AC here, but every bedroom it has windows. Those are not windows. What are those called?
I think they're windows.
The wooden ones.
Shutters.
Shutters. And as long as you leave the shutters open throughout the night, you catch a fresh breeze. During the day, I mean, depending on what time of the year you come out here, he said next month is going to be where it starts getting very hot and very humid. But in my opinion, you don't need AC here.
It's beautiful. Sleeping with all the windows open and all the bugs and breeze coming in, it's absolutely gorgeous. And I mean that. And this is Airbnb is a no-screen Airbnb, so I have no TVs, nothing. You can bring your own, but you ain't gonna sit here and watch TV because they ain't got one. Ow.
And then I don't think you don't need a TV. You have the best view of that in the town right here.
You don't need a TV. And
if you're going on vacation, you don't need a TV. You should have just stood home for that matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doritos Incognita. For the bold.
Very bold. Incognita.
Excessive calories, excessive sodium.
Mind your business, Doritos.
Also, Sabritas. Okay.
Sabritas, that's
partner.
Lay's. So, Pepsi company Lay's in America they call it something different here. Sabritas.
All right.
I'm an expert on chips or something.
We want more cash. All right, so another hiccup. My battery died, and so I had to switch batteries again.
This video was not meant to be, that's for sure.
I'll tell you this much: if we were in the States, we probably would have scrapped it. but since this is our last day, I mean, I'm trying to push through, and thank you for pushing through. All right, so incognito is a pronoun for a woman. That's what it said, right?
No. It said it's a feminine pronoun, but you didn't say what it was. All words in Spanish have male and female. Mm-hmm. Incognito is a female.
Well, whatever it is.
But it didn't say what it was, though?
I couldn't get it.
¿Cómo se dice incognita in
feminine
English?
Noun, unknown quantity. El futuro de la república es una incógnita.
Well, incognito in English means you can't see it. You're hidden. Doesn't it? Producer Josh, who's over there shaking his head, but providing no information.
Oh, he just got hurt. We're all hurt here.
I want to know what it means. Go to the Google.
Okay.
Type in, what does incognito mean in English?
Well, let's try this while I look. Ready?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Good.
A lot of lime.
I think my palate has really opened up because I'd say a few years ago I would have took one bite and got rid of it.
Avoiding being recognized by changing your name or appearance.
So it means like you're being real mysterious. These are mysterious.
Okay.
She's covered. It's like, this ain't a real Dorito. This is a mystery Dorito.
There you go. That sounds about right.
Secret. That's why it's got a black cover. I like them.
And she wanted to give a shout out, what we both did, to Jazz. She's always so nice, right?
Jazz is wonderful. She always sends nice messages. She defends me in the comments. Very supportive.
Very nice, very sweet. So shout out to you, Jazz.
You know who you are.
All right. Incognito.
I like them.
I would eat one of these with my refried beans. I would eat these chips with it.
Producer Josh is agreeing back there. Got some sort of food on his beard or mustache. Or maybe that is just a gray hair. Sabritas.
Sabritas adobadas.
Más producto.
Ahora con más sabor.
More flavor?
So adobadas, that just means it's really well seasoned. So let's try these.
You could really look at them and tell they got a lot of seasoning on them.
I mean, the red color just says it all. Ready? I'll tell you this, my dad would love these chips.
Mr. Harry Sr.
Harry Sr.
Red. Redder than that thing.
All right, uno,
Dos.
y tres. Salud. I'll go for another one.
Those are really nice. There's a sailboat. That's the boat the other day that had the full band on it. You could see the tuba guy going.
They were rocking. The ship was rocking too. The boat. Imagine playing on a boat with music. I'm playing music with the band and it's rocking. Man, these are good.
They're really good. But like I said, 2-3 years ago, I would have said no. Don't even want to try that. Oh, he got mad. Producer Josh got mad.
He's hurting over there. We're all hurt right now. I got a busted leg. He got a bruised rib.
I got just the everything.
Everything. All right, we're gonna move on to Q&A number 3. All right, can you pat your head and rub your tummy? You try it first.
Pat my head and rub my tummy. Yes, patting my head and rubbing my tummy.
All right, let's do it backwards. So pat your stomach and rub your head.
Pat my stomach and rub my head.
I mean, I think they're trolling me. I think they're trolling me with this one.
Pat my stomach. I can't do it opposite.
Let me see. Let me watch.
Pat.
Just a gentle pat for me.
But I'm patting in a circle.
You got it. You got it.
Oh, the sunset.
I'll let them say who got it. Did we both get it, or one of us couldn't get it?
It's golden hour. Almost.
Oh, wow. That sunset is quite beautiful.
Really lovely.
All right, we're going to move on to bag number 3. Cheetos. Comillos. Cheetos Comillos.
Hay un problema? Is it because the thing slipped and you didn't know it slipped?
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
My bad.
I would love to turn it around, but we're not going to do all that.
Turn it around.
So they can see the
I know.
Cheetos.
All right, and I looked these up earlier, and these are called, what's the word on there? Con Julio?
Comillos.
Fangs.
Oh, fangs. Yeah, they do.
I looked it up, or it's like fangs or canines. Really cool to get kids want to eat these.
I hope they could see the chips. But it says, cuando el maíz conoció al queso, surgió Cheetos.
Let me see if when the corn cheese, you get Cheetos. Is that right?
Yep. You
Wow.
got it.
Been out here 2 weeks and already fully speaking Spanish.
Woo! I remember these. These fangs will get you.
Oh,
Mind your
Lord.
business.
These look more like claws than a fang. Maybe it's... No, because this one right here looks like a fang. It's a fang eating a cheese.
Oh.
But that looks like a paw.
All right. Uno,
Dos,
y
tres.
tres. Cheers.
The stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. The prairie sky is wide and high, deep in the heart of Texas. Sage in bloom is like perfume, deep in the heart of Texas. Reminds me of the one I love, deep in the heart of Texas.
Mystery.
Jesse loves playing detective.
But the real mystery was her irritated skin. So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle. It cleans better and doesn't leave behind irritating residues.
And it's gentle on her skin.
Tide Free and Gentle Liquid is EPA Safer Choice certified. It's got to be Tide.
With Keratin Color by Schwarzkopf, get rich, striking colors on all hair types. What story will you tell?
Not a fan.
Damn.
All right. Got your ass? Got you? Not a fan.
Little kids will love that. Damn.
Yeah, little kids would definitely love that.
We watched a movie one day together about the fellow that made the hot Cheetos, and that was a Mexican fellow, wasn't he?
Mexican
Mexican-American?
fellow from California. He was a Mexican janitor at the Cheetos factory, and somehow, some way, got them to let him pitch the Cheeto thing to the CEO, I guess, and next thing you know, he got it.
How come there's not one in there that looks like this? It's only these.
Maybe shake it.
I've been looking. I don't see one in there. Damn.
Definitely not a fan.
If they were hot and they had flavor, that'd be good. But that flavor is...
Tastes like another shoe with a carpet.
definitely a shoe.
A shoe with tahini in the shoe, and then you lick the shoe.
And then your grandma's old sock was in there at the same time.
Ooh. All right, we're gonna move on to Q&A number 3 or 4. I forgot this part. Why did we come to Puerto Vallarta and not somewhere else? You want to say why we came here?
Well, we came here because our friend, producer Josh, owns this place. Not saying he gives us a deal, but he gives us a deal.
Our second time here. Another reason why is like
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. I mean, he has the best view. I want to say like we're over here,
He has the best view on this part of the country.
and you have the church right in front of you. You know, you can hear the opera singers at night, the mariachis down there.
The clowns.
It's about a 10-minute walk or less down to the Malecon, where everything is at, and the pier's at, the boardwalk.
Strip.
Is it a boardwalk or a strip?
That's a boardwalk. Strip boardwalk.
Hopefully we will come again next year. All right.
My
Doritos.
mouth is still burning from them fangs.
Well, I tell you this much. I don't remember what these taste like. Oh, okay. These are the pizza rollers.
Pizza rollers.
Pizza rollers. It's not going to focus on it because I got it on manual focus, so bear with me. All right.
My mouth is burning from them Cheetos.
There you go.
Very, very spicy tasting.
Ready? Uno,
Dos, tres.
Cheers. Tastes like a cheese pizza.
What are those little snacks that have a hard outside and then something in the inside.
Are you throwing the microwave?
No, pizza roll, but they're little hard ones. Sometimes they're pretzel on the outside. Sometimes they're like a cracker. And they have stuff on the inside. That's what they taste like.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of
I
the
couldn't think
name.
of them either.
I'm gonna take one more. These are actually,
Those are good.
these are good.
It does taste like a pizza roll.
We haven't eaten today either, so. But chips. All right, these I could do.
I like those. Available in the States.
Pizza rollers.
The pizza roll, the incognito.
Well, I know these are. You could get these nacho Doritos in the States, but they don't taste like.
They're not the same.
They're not the same. I think these grew onto you a little bit, right?
At first I was like, no way, and then I kept trying, and then I liked them.
All right.
Sabritas. That sounds like...
Have you ever woke up from a nap in another dimension? Like, where the F am I? Is it day or night? I got one for them.
Okay.
And I had this here the other day. I think I had sleep paralysis because I couldn't wake up and I felt like something was sitting on my chest.
And it was me.
And stop. It was like a werewolf or something, and it was. And that was funny. Stop.
Yeah, when he woke up, he said it felt like something was suffocating him and on him, and he couldn't do nothing about it.
And I mean, that didn't go into another dimension, but I felt like I couldn't wake up, and then when I did wake up, I still felt that pressure on me. So whether it was sleep paralysis or a form of it, I don't know.
Well, sometimes I will wake up if I take a nap, and I'll wake up and not know what day it is. So that's kind of the same thing. I've never had sleep paralysis or sleep demons or anything like that.
I think you scare them away.
Why?
Get the hell out of here.
True.
Get the hell out of here.
And also because I sleep with mosquito netting, so they can't get into my mosquito netting.
All right. Mosquito.
Man, they're getting it going down there.
See, you can hear the music. Ooh, these were actually very good.
We're going to open up these Sabritas.
The Sabritas.
Mass Producto. Again, extra calories, extra sodium, extra delicious. This is somewhat like a cream. What is it? What are those chips called? Sour cream and onion.
Sour cream and onion. Let me take a look.
Already smells very limey.
It says papas orgullosamente mexicanas, 100% papa,
I would hope so.
100% potato. Ready? Oh. Uno,
Dos, tres,
tres, salud.
salud.
These are, well, they're all right. I taste herbs, I taste sour cream, and a lot of limon.
Wow.
Ooh, that sunset is beautiful.
It's definitely in the family of sour cream and onion, but not twins to sour cream and onion. It's like a second cousin.
1 through 10. I mean, at the end we'll pick our favorite chips, but this one could possibly do.
Wait, we're missing one. Oh, they're there.
Question number 3. What's your favorite, or 4, or 5? What's your favorite board game or card game?
My favorite board game is the game of life. It's called Life. You get a little car, and you put your person in it, and then along the way, you get married, have children, get a job, get divorced, lose your job. Pretty much just like life. So I don't know why anybody would actually want to play that, because it's very devastating.
I've never played it. I never heard of it.
And then my favorite card game is Canasta.
Canasta. Is that a Mexican card game?
I think it is, or Spanish, and it's it requires like 4 decks.
Oh.
Very fun. I may teach you to play it some. Do you like playing cards?
Not really, but I would. What I got? A bug?
Just a chip.
A chippy? Alright, for me, my favorite board games that I remember is Othello. Another board game that I enjoy. Why did I say it wrong? You never heard of Othello? Othello, it's a board. It's like they give you. It's like a checkers game, and they give you these little round. I forgot.
Black and white.
Yeah, and you gotta flip it. I forgot the whole concept, but I used to play it with my sister. Another board game I like to play was Clue.
Love Clue.
Another one that I enjoyed playing was the mystery game. The other mystery game where you have to be the detective to see who the killer is.
That's Clue.
Oh, no.
Isn't
You're
it?
right.
Battleship. You like that?
Battleship.
Battleship's a good one.
But you know the other game where you had the characters and you had to like flip them?
Oh, Guess Who?
Guess Who? That was
Where you had to pop the bubble and it would do the dice.
no. Yahtzee or no?
I think it was called Sorry or something like that.
Yeah, I think I might have played that.
But the best part was just pushing the thing and making the dice flip. Look at this. Mousetrap. That was a good one. Never could quite get those parts lined up right, though.
Mousetrap, never played that one.
Oh, we got to get a Mousetrap.
What, video game? I mean, board game?
Yeah, it was fun.
Well, I'm not
Really
playing.
cool. Really cool.
Really cool? And
All
then
right.
card game.
Oh,
My
okay.
card game was Uno. And then here in Mexico, I ran into a spot down there. They had Dos, which I figured
It
out.
was in the pharmacy.
I never seen Dos before.
I'm like, man, they don't even got Uno here. They only got Dos.
Dos. Those two. All right.
We got to play Canasta, and we got to play Battleship, and we got to play Mousetrap, and we got to play Clue.
Okay. I'm ready.
Doritos 3Ds for the bold. Mas Producto. Earlier I thought these were like not Funyuns. Damn, what the hell were they called?
Ice.
The ones you put on your fingers.
You looked them up earlier too.
Bugles. See, he's doing a producer's job. He's saying stuff that we need.
Bada bing, bada boom, bada bam. Whoa! First things first. They smell like Cheez-Its to me. Here you go, Miss Crystal.
Little nuggets.
At ATB, we bring you more fresh seafood than anyone else in Texas. We check it for quality every step of the way and make sure it's caught fresh, so it can be delivered from all over the world 7 days a week. You can call it dock to delicious. We call it fresh. And if it's fresh, it's ATB. One more reason, here, everything's better.
Downy Unstoppables with odor blocker to keep you fresh all day. Just toss, wash, and wow. Downy Unstoppables with odor blocker for all day freshness. Smell unstoppable.
Got to be Metallic's Pink Passion. Bold radiance that lasts, so you can own your color.
Who are you texting? Your boyfriend?
No, I'm shopping for a car.
All right. Uno
Dos.
y tres. Cheers. Yeah, it tastes like a Cheez-It to me.
It's like a Chex.
Or Chex.
Like if somebody makes Chex Mix and put cheese in it.
Almost forgot. Crystal, where's your crystal ball?
Right there.
Am I able to touch it?
No.
What happens if I touch it?
Might mix up the signals on my crystal ball.
Okay.
Are we going to try them other things over there too?
Yeah.
I have here a crystal ball, and last time I was here, I did some crystal ball readings. Who am I going to do a crystal ball reading for, though?
How about you do one for the people out there? Whether they leave comments or that are watching.
Let's see if I can see here. All right, for the people in the comments that are saying nice things like, great job, Harry. Crystal, oh, Crystal, you're a nice lady. Oh, Harry, you're very handsome. Guess what? Y'all gonna have a good day. But unfortunately, for the people that are saying, oh, Crystal, you're messy eater. Oh, Miss Crystal, you're fat. Miss Crystal, your hair's frizzy. Miss Crystal, why are you hanging out with that young, handsome man? It says you're gonna be plagued with, looks like 6-inch roaches are going to invade your home and eat all your groceries that you just got. So, yep, that's what's going to happen.
I can't see anything in that crystal ball.
You can't because it's not a crystal ball for you.
All right, we're going to try these. Dale un giro a tu día. Oreos. Excessive calories.
Are they Oreos?
Yeah, they are.
Or fake ones?
Oh, they're called gyros.
So they basically took an Oreo and said, we're going to mix things up here. Wow, look at all the warnings on this one. Excessive calories, excessive sugars, excessive saturated fats, excessive sodium. Mexico does not want you to enjoy your treats. We know what's in them when we buy them. We don't give a darn.
Oh, we missed the sunset. It's so beautiful.
Producer Josh had picked these up the other day.
Here, one for you and one for me.
At first glance, it's like, oh, these are Oreos.
You want to lick the inside first?
Tastes just like an Oreo.
Creamy?
Don't say creamy.
It tastes like kind of like white chocolate in the inside. Like like white chocolate. Almost like a white Hershey bar. Ready?
Ready, I ate mine.
Oh yeah, good. It tastes like an Oreo, but
There's something different in there. Just a little bit of something different.
I think it's the filling. We also want to do a crystal ball reading for the taxi guy, Felipe. Felipe's great guy. He's been checking on us, seeing if we need anything. When I hurt my leg, he took me to get my leg checked up, to get my stitches taken off.
Brought us medicine.
Brought Mr. Apple some ointment for his rib. So we want to do a crystal reading for Felipe.
And then Felipe, let's just say, Felipe has
tortas.
Harry saved in his phone as tortas, because he knows that Harry likes tortas, and he'll say, Harry, tortas, and then start laughing hysterically, and nothing brings me more joy. And that's why I want to do a reading for Felipe. I see Felipe finding a nice young American woman. When I say young, I mean in the ages of 30. Felipe says he is 42 years old, and I don't believe that. I think he's in his 50s, maybe closer to 60. He told him 43. So, Felipe, how old?
54? 45.
45.
Okay.
Well, he did say he was going to be 45. You're right. But honestly, when I look at my crystal ball, I'm seeing more in towards the 50s. Mid-50s. And that's fine. you don't have to tell people your real age. But what I'm seeing in there is a nice woman for Felipe that will say, hey, Felipe, you want to be my husband? Because I would like for you to come to America. And then that'd be good because we love Felipe. We love for him to visit Nashville and Denver, Colorado. And instead of him driving us around, we could drive him around. Anyway, also, what do I see in there? I just see a lot of happiness for Felipe. And Felipe doesn't speak English, so he will not know what this reading means. And that's about it I see for him. Happiness. I can see my fingernail through here, and it looks dry.
I was just looking at the ring light. The ring light, sorry it's been in the shot the whole time, but we had to keep it lit.
It makes me look like an angel with a halo.
Yeah, it looks like you're about to go into another galaxy.
Another realm?
Another realm. Well, before we end this, I wanted to ask you, do you have any hidden talents?
Yes.
And that was one of the questions also. What's one hidden talent?
Photographic memory.
Photographic memory. Why do you say that?
Because when I go into a place, and this may or may not be a trauma response, I'm surveying everything. So if he says, hey, where's the keys? I'll say, they're over there. Hey, have you seen my wallet? It's under there. Hey, have you seen this? It's in your backpack. I know. What about you?
For me, any hidden talents, honestly, I can't think of one. I think, what's one good hidden talent that I have? Oh, I want to say I could be a dog whisperer. Because I get along with dogs often, and
except that one on the boardwalk the other night that almost
I almost got my arm ripped off by a little dog out there. I was recording him, and he was next to his owner, and Crystal said that she noticed that he started growling his teeth.
Yeah, he was going.
I can't even do that.
And it was spooky, and I called it.
And he lunged at me. But I pulled back because Lord knows I don't need to end up in the ER again for the second time. But I want to say that's a hidden talent of mine. All right, so which one of these was your favorite?
I'm going to go with the 3D.
I'm going to go with these. It was a combination of these three, maybe.
Those, which one's this? Yep, I'd say the same.
Hold this one. There we go.
In no particular order for me.
Hopefully you guys got to see the packaging. If you didn't, I apologize.
Love it.
Anything else you want to say, Miss Crystal?
May you be blessed beyond your comprehension.
And I want to end this video with the word tortas.
Tortas.
So on the count of three, we're going to say it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Tortas. One more time.
Torta.
Wait. 1, 2.
Tortas. Oh, I miss Felipe.
And cut. Hey.
Going into abandoned buildings alone.
Wait, 10 McDonald's secrets they wish you never knew about? Oh, man.
That's why her hair is so big. It's full of secrets.
McDonald's is one of the world's most popular fast food chain restaurants.
I would argue the most popular, right? Maybe the most?
The famous, recognizable Golden Arches have 36,000 locations in more than 100 countries. From their popular Big Macs to their world-famous crispy and salty fries,
Yeah, except they ain't never crispy and salty, ma'am.
They think they know everything there is to know. But this corporation has their own dirty little secrets. McDonald's is constantly reacting to consumer concerns and have since made changes to many of their products. But there are some things you might want to know before you go pick up your next McDonald's. Let's uncover the top 10 McDonald's secrets.
Thanks for telling me your secret.
Faster fast food at the McDonald's drive-thru.
Hey, look, fellas. You guys gonna have to order from the drive-thru menu.
McDonald's gives priority to those in the drive-thru lane. They will almost always have the dining guests wait to get their food over those driving through in their cars. So if you were to walk in...
For some reason, I feel like that's not true. Also, how absolutely unhinged do you have to be to walk into a McDonald's? Like, even if I was on foot and didn't have a car, I would still walk through the drive-thru.
At McDonald's and place an order at the same time as the car that just pulled up, you can bet they will get their meals first. They do this with good reason, to avoid car pileups and to prevent roads from getting blocked. As you can imagine, the car lineups can get pretty hectic, especially during mealtime rushes. If you're thinking you can beat this system by walking or biking through the drive-thru to get the same service, that won't work. McDonald's will refuse to serve anyone that is not in a vehicle.
That's literally the biggest lie I've ever heard in my life. I have seen people on foot in a drive-thru. That is not true. Tell me y'all haven't seen that. Matter of fact, there's YouTube videos of people on a bike driving through the Mickey D's and ordering.
You to come inside instead. The drive-thru is focused on speed to serve as many customers as they can and avoid complaints. Drive-thru is the higher volume side of the business and drives 60 to 70% of their revenue.
That's it? There's that many people that go into a McDonald's like you're walking up in there?
More likely to complain if made to wait in the drive-thru than someone making a dine-in order who will sit down and have more time to eat.
No way!
No hurry here.
Only the USA doesn't go inside. Here we go. Buddy, you're just saying stuff.
Let's serve up more on Mickey D's.
Yes, welcome to McDonald's. Can I help you?
Oh, hailing frequency's open, huh?
The McRib isn't really ribs.
The rib? Oh, man, we knew that.
Commercials have come to pass.
Are you tempted by the McRib? You might think you know what's really going on between the buns, saucy rack of ribs, pickles, and onions. What you should know is that there are actually no ribs in this sandwich. False advertising? We'd say the fake ribs are a pork mixture that
is that false advertising?
Pressed into the rib-like shaped mold. The pork patty is made with 45 ingredients, including a mixture of pork tripe, heart, stomach, water, loads of salt, and sugar. The sauce is made with 3 types of sugar, including high fructose corn syrup, with a total of 18 ingredients. And the bun is made with 17 ingredients.
How?
It takes 80 ingredients to create this sweet, salty, and very fattening sandwich.
Fattening.
The McRib is also one of the saltiest items on the menu, and this is because of the process to form the false ribs. They use a lot of salt to help extract proteins that are then used to bind the meat trimmings into the rib-like shape. Needless to say, it takes a lot of salt to pull that off, and one of these sandwiches will provide you with 36% of your daily salt intake. Guess Mickey D's doesn't agree with less is more.
Man.
The less you do, the more you do.
That is not a cut meal.
McDonald's drink may contain fecal matter.
Bro, stop with the cringy movie clips, man.
Getting an ice-cold beverage with your meal seems harmless. I mean, other than the fact that we know sodas are high in sugar, there's no secrets. Or are there? In 2017, the BBC consumer show Watchdog performed a series of random tests on 3 fast food chains all over the UK for fecal cauliflower.
Oh, it's in the UK, we're good.
They found wasn't exactly what you want to hear. 3 out of 10 McDonald's drinks tested positive for fecal contamination in their ice. This would mean about 30% of the ice in your drink from McDonald's could have elements of feces in it.
That's poop for sure.
What's worse is Burger King and KFC tested positive with even higher traces of fecal contamination found in their drinks. They found 6 of their samples from BK and 7 samples from KFC had fecal contamination.
How is there dookie getting in the ice? Who taking dookies in the ice?
Yikes. Fecal coliform is found in human and animal feces and can cause a number of diseases. You sure you still want to supersize your drink?
Just supersize it, bitch.
McDonald's staff are underpaid and being replaced.
Replace all of them. Please do us a favor and replace every single fast food employee on the planet right now. I want to go to a fast food place and be served by straight robots.
I am being replaced as your leader by Dwight.
Hater? They mess up literally 9 out of 10 orders. I'm sorry, bro.
McD's employs over 1.8 million people. That's the second highest amount of people employed by a private employer after Walmart. Let's be honest, though, the staff are not loving it. They are overworked and underpaid, barely able to make a living wage, meaning that their wages can barely allow them to pay for rent, food, and have something left over. We know that most fast food chains pay workers minimum wage, but the staff at McDonald's are constantly fighting for their wages to be increased because the pay is notorious.
You know what they need to do at fast food places, chat? They need to have like 2 people in the restaurant making sure their machines are doing the job correctly. That's it. You know what else needs to happen? Every single, like I'm not saying every single one, but like 90% of all checkouts need to be self-checkouts or automated checkouts, dude.
The average...
Why? If you're asking why, you've literally never been to a store before.
Employee would have to work about 7 to 10 months to make what the CEO makes in 1 hour.
What?
Not only that, but with the rise in technology, their jobs are starting to be replaced with touchscreens. You may have noticed these touchscreens already if you've been inside a Mickey D's to order. Why? Well, because they work for free. Before you know it, the number of McDonald's employees may drop drastically, and you just might...
See, I'm not gonna lie. The kiosk was like the best invention ever for fast food places. Tell me everybody in here isn't happy with this right here. Everybody in here is happy with this. That's just an example of what I'm talking about.
Have a computerized machine asking you if you would like fries with that. McDonald's CEO commented that the plan is to make it easier for customers to order and pay for food digitally and to give people the ability to customize their orders. But will this make it easier on the economy? Next time you place your order on a touchscreen, make sure to wash your hands before your food is ready. Even though these screens are said to be cleaned often throughout the day, studies have found a number of different bacteria present on these screens, but most of them are harmless. At least we know there will be a...
Yeah, but I don't know anybody that's like going to touch one of these and not washing their hands before they eat. That's like going to a gas pump and like not hitting some Purell in your car on the way out. You know what I mean?
Available as a touchscreen cleaner.
Well, I love touchscreens.
McDonald's produces a lot of food waste.
You wasted half of our food when you did that.
Each day, thousands of burgers are thrown out. About every 10 minutes, hundreds of burgers are thrown out. Also, French fries have been flagged as a problematic item due to excessive waste as well. McDonald's French fries have a 7-minute limit for how long they can sit before they get...
Okay, try 7-hour limit, ma'am. 7 minutes?
McDonald's French fries have a 7-minute limit for how long they can sit before they get tossed.
Okay.
Though this is good news for customers knowing they get fresh fries, it is bad news when it comes to concerns regarding world hunger. If they sell about 9 million pounds of fries a day globally, you can only imagine how much gets wasted.
Are you going to tell us?
Please.
No?
Everything in the kitchen has a timer, and when the timer goes off, that means the shelf life has expired and the food is thrown away. McDonald's feeds about 1% of the world's population on a daily basis, but approximately 12% of the world's population is suffering from hunger at the same time. How many more people would they be able to feed if there wasn't so much food waste?
Coming up next, a new fad that's sweeping the nation. Wasting food.
Chat, that 7 minutes gotta be cap, right? That's gotta be cap.
The main McDonald's ingredients are not so tasty.
Bro, I'm trying to look at my fast food video.
Who loves a side order of chemicals? McD's food is fully loaded with chemicals and additives. Thinking about getting scrambled eggs for breakfast? Think again. They contain mono monosodium phosphate, sodium acid pyrophosphate, citric acid, and niacin preparation. You sure you want to break your fast with that?
No, thank you.
The salads are dusted with propylene glycol to keep them crisp and fresh. This is also used in their sauces, glazes, and hotcakes. Propylene glycol is a less toxic version of ethylene glycol, which is found in antifreeze. Sound appetizing? A common additive used in their food is calcium silicate, which is a white powder primarily used to prevent cement and roof tiles from caking. And what about the chicken nuggets? At one time, they hardly had any chicken in them, but lots of other ingredients we could barely pronounce. Less than half of a chicken nugget was actually chicken, and the rest was a combination of preservatives like TBHQ. This is a chemical they use in the nuggets to unnaturally preserve them and make them taste fresh. Imagine Gordon Ramsay making these discoveries in a Mickey D's kitchen. It would be entertaining to watch, but we can only imagine the boiling point of his rage. TBHQ has been proven to be unsafe for consumption, with side effects like...
What you mean unsafe for consumption? How are we eating it then?
Loss of vision and liver failure. So try not to eat too many of them. Let's take a look at one more. Azodicarbonamide, an odorless synthetic chemical used in McDonald's buns as a flour bleaching agent. Not only is it hard to pronounce, but it is usually used in the production of foamed plastics. Now, we want to ask you, would you like fries with that?
Now ask, would you like fries with that?
I mean, yeah.
Would you like fries with that? Yeah, not me, Ian.
The McDonald's food does not decompose.
That's actually true. You could get a McDouble from McDonald's and leave it in a bag and check on it a week later. It would probably look almost the exact same.
I love knowing what melts you.
Teeth sensitivity is so common. It immediately feels like, somebody's poking directly on their nerve. I recommend Sensodyne. Sensodyne toothpaste goes inside the tooth and calms the nerve down. And my patients say, doc, it really works.
When I was younger, my calling was to play football. But as I grew older, I realized...
But why is that like a bad thing, though?
That's not normal, is it?
If it doesn't decompose, is it even real food? With the use of many chemicals, high levels of preservatives, and fats, your meal is likely to look the same for years to come. That is, if you choose to save it. Many tests have been conducted with McDonald's meals to see if they decompose or grow mold. The tests prove that the food from the Golden Arches restaurants does not get moldy.
What?
Everyone is asking, why? Well, for starters, the food is very McFatty, and high fat means low moisture.
Moist.
So, with moisture, it will not grow. So,
bro, that's their first good one, I'm not gonna lie. That's their first good movie clip they threw in there, I'm not gonna lie, that was a good one. Every one of us has a McDonald's french fry under the seat from 3 years ago, and it still looks the same. Oh yeah, 100%. I've probably got 1,000 of them under there.
Nuggets, burgers, or fries are left out, they completely dry out. Within a few days of being left out, all of the remaining moisture in your burger has evaporated, leaving you with some kind of weird jerky burger. Dried meat makes sense, but it's been a mystery as to why the buns do not get moldy. This is a little bit concerning when we think about putting this food in our bodies.
Now I've lost my appetite.
Say, you know what we need to do? We need to get a McDouble on stream. I need to put it in a see-through jar and put it back here and see how long it stays the same for.
The healthy McD's menu isn't really healthy.
He's healthy and...
Well, not really healthy.
Looking for a healthy option? You are better off making yourself a salad at home. Want to watch your calories?
Wait. Oh yeah, here's a quarter pounder that's been sitting here for a week. It literally looks the same. I forgot to throw it away. Yeah, this has been sitting here for a week. Look at it. It still looks like a quarter pounder. That's crazy. Look at it. This looks like something you would pull out. Hold up. Let me see if I have the receipt. No, it has no odor at all. It has no odor. Man, there ain't no receipt, man. We'll leave it there. We'll check on it in about a month.
Sugar and salt intake when eating at McDonald's? Then take it from us and go for the burger. The burgers have less fat and calories than the salads. And when we talk...
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said eating McDonald's is like a cutting meal.
And when we talk fats at McDonald's, we don't mean good fats like avocados and nuts. We mean the bad fats like saturated and trans fats. These bad fats are linked
Don't nobody use trans fats no more.
high blood pressure, and more. The bacon ranch salad with crispy chicken has almost 500 calories and 28 grams of fat, with 51%
There ain't no trans fats in there.
calories being from fat. Compare that to a double cheeseburger that has 430 calories and 21 grams of fat. Why are the salads so McFatty? It comes down to the salad dressings, the croutons, and crispy high-fat meats. But let's not forget that the veggies are coated in chemicals, too. Does that sound healthy to you? Fast food and healthy food are two different categories. McDonald's does not make their food healthy because it would cost them a lot more and they would make less, so the return would be low.
No, they don't do that because nobody would eat it because it would taste worse. Because at the end of the day, the harsh reality is, Chad, is that food that's good for you doesn't taste that good. Yeah, every now and then you'll run into one like a steak, for example. Like a steak tastes good, right? Type 1 if you like steak, Chad. Steak tastes good. But even then, an entire steak isn't that good for you because there's so many calories in it. You know what I mean?
Over the years, we have become more health conscious as a society.
Who you talking about?
Tried to adapt by offering these healthy but actually not so healthy options. What about the yogurt parfait? That sounds like it's got to be healthy.
No, it doesn't.
But it's the opposite. If you want to drive your system through a sugar rush,
sugar slam,
then this item on the menu will do it. It has 22 grams of sugar and is basically a calcium-filled sugar mine.
That's too much sugar.
A McCafe shake is a questionable sugar bomb.
It looks questionable to me.
The jokes about the milkshake and ice cream machines always being out of service
I ain't gonna lie, McDonald's got some of the best ice cream I've had, though.
isn't far off. McDonald's employees have confirmed that the reliability of these machines is questionable. Not only do they break down all the time, but the repairs put the machine out of commission sometimes for a day or more. We wonder if this has something to do with how infrequent the machines are cleaned. Employees also have admitted that the machines are only cleaned about once a week. Let us also mention that a Mickey D's McCafe shake is a blend of vanilla ice cream and shake syrup, the main ingredient being high fructose corn syrup, then topped with whipped cream and a sugary maraschino cherry.
That's it, kids. Suck
A cherry?
A small 12-ounce vanilla McCafe shake has, drumroll please, 59 grams of sugars. And if you were to grab a large 22-ounce, you're looking at 99 grams of sugar. But wait,
That's not that bad.
Like the strawberry-flavored shake, a large has even more sugar than the vanilla, with 115 grams.
Nah, that ain't that bad.
The milkshake contains something like 50 chemicals that are used to imitate the flavors of strawberries. With all this information, we think you should shake this one off.
Oh my
McDonald's
goodness.
is the largest toy distributor in the world.
5 shillings for the possessed toy.
When you think about the toy distributors, do you automatically think Amazon, Walmart, or Toys R Us?
R.I.P. Toys R Us, man. They were goated.
Before their financial troubles? Most people do, but the largest toy distributor in the world is none other than McDonald's. All the little toys
That's
included in Happy
crazy.
Meals add up. On average, about 20% of McDonald's sales are Happy Meals, which feature some kind of
Wait, how much percent?
and McDonald's. All the little toys included in Happy Meals add up. On average, about 20% of McDonald's sales are Happy Meals.
20% is Happy Meals? Wait, I just had like a core memory for some reason. This was like 15 years ago. I remember going to McDonald's and they were doing like a huge Shrek collaboration and I got a cup with Donkey on it and they had like a huge thing that said, don't use this cup, it has poison in the paint that painted Donkey on the cup. Bro, do y'all remember that? Dude, that was a long time ago. I never drank out of it, I just used it, it was cool.
Meals, which feature some kind of toy. With 68 million meals sold on a daily basis.
You still got the cups? Dude, I bet the thing's worth some money right now. Yeah, I thought my mom probably still got them in the house.
That's a lot of toys. About 13.6 million toys a day. No other toy distributor even comes close to that. Did you know that this is a powerful tool McDonald's uses to market the fast food chain to children? And McDonald's has been serving Happy Meals since 1979.
Wow.
They have surely got a lot of children hooked over that many years.
I'm hooked.
Most years old have the cognitive skills and developmental maturity to understand understand the persuasive intent of marketing and advertising of these Happy Meals. Researchers say fast food chains do this to develop reliance and trust at an early age, and toys are a way of advertising directly to children. There have been several lawsuits in the United States and Canada against them for advertising to children, especially because they tie them to popular kids' movies. By creating an emotional bond with children, they find the key to keep them coming back and
That's not the key. The key is that the parents don't feel like cooking nothing, so they just go to McDonald's.
associating Happy Meals with good memories from their childhood. Smart and evil, if you think about it, considering how unhealthy and filled with additives a Happy Meal is. The only thing happy about it is the toy.
Well, somebody get the kid out! Man, Chad, at the end of the day, pretty much everything is unhealthy when you think about it. You know what I mean? Like everything. Like you like say you go to the gas station, pump some gas, you smelling them fumes, guess what? You're inhaling just straight up just chemical action. Did it just come out today? Lock in.
A father says that he was busy working in his office one day when his son came running in and seemed very upset. The boy claimed that, quote, a man was moving.
Ah, yes, let's believe the classic child. Something new than I done. Come take. Fishing string. That's also fishing string, though. You know what I mean? Like, hello? Like, bro, you know, to this day, people are still going in comment sections of me, like, debunking these videos, and they're still, like, getting mad at me for it because they're coping so hard that they refuse to believe that these aren't real. That's still fishing string. Notice how it's only moving in one direction? You notice that? It's only going that way. I got pink eye.
A small toy in a dog bed can
Yeah, it only moved in one direction, which you know what that means, chat? Fishing string.
sliding across the living room floor, all by themselves.
Sorry.
The seemingly annoyed little boy rushes over to the objects and even starts picking up the dog bed and throwing it back to the floor in frustration. The dog bed then aggressively slides back towards him, knocking him over. But luckily,
knocking him over? Mr. Nuke
aggressively slides back toward
He jumped on it.
him, knocking him over. But luckily, the little boy lands right on the soft bed. So, just what was the boy seeing when he told his dad that, quote, a man was moving things?
He was seeing his dad tying fishing string to random objects around the house, and he thought it was weird. That's what he's seen.
Could some dark presence be haunting their home? You decide. Glitches in the Matrix.
Oh, okay, hold up now. Okay. Glitches in the Matrix? Maybe.
TikTok user Eddie is parked in front of a Boston pizza restaurant in Fresno, California, when he spots something very weird.
Oh, did he?
Okay, where is this car that's reflecting on this Boston pizza window? It's a Corvette C8. I seriously don't see that car anywhere.
Oh no, buddy, it's there somewhere. You just ain't looking hard enough. It's in the parking lot.
Where's that car?
It's in the parking lot somewhere.
What? Where is that car?
Won't you do me a solid?
Hello, where's that car? Where is that car? Hello? Oh, where's that car?
I know exactly where that car is. It's behind this bush. Notice how in the reflection the car is right beside a bush. The car is hidden by that bush reflecting off the door. You're banned, Ron.
Car. Where is this car?
It's a buddy. Stop it.
In the reflection of the restaurant's window, Eddie sees an orange Corvette C8. But when he looks around the parking lot, it's not there.
Won't you get out the truck?
In disbelief, Eddie posts this video to TikTok, wondering if he might have caught a, quote, glitch in the Matrix.
Bro, get out the truck!
Bizarre footage goes viral, receiving over 2.8 million views. In the comments, viewers repeatedly ask Eddie to go back and film the location one more time.
Yeah, go back and film the location when the car's gone.
Okay, we are back at the same parking lot because one of the main comments you guys were saying is go walk up to it. The car is either inside of the pizza parlor or it's a wrap on the window. I don't know. Let's check it out. So I'm walking to it right now. If you look at it actually from this point of view, the reflections look kind of accurate. There's a space, there's a white car reflecting, that's right here. And no, there's like no car in there.
I knew that.
This time the shop window accurately reflects what's right in front of it.
It was accurately reflected the other time!
Corvette is no longer there. Cut to another video of a supposed, quote, glitch in the Matrix.
Okay, maybe this one's a little bit more believable, chat. Let's see.
Late one night in Nashville, Tennessee, a woman's friends tell her to quickly grab her camera and hurry outside to check out some very bizarre activity going on in the night sky.
Oh, here we go. Goodness, what kind of camera are you using?
What?
Dude, like, do you take me as a fool?
What?
It was a lightning bolt!
What was that? You guys. I got that.
A group of friends watch in shock as the moon seems to change colors from green to red, and then suddenly seems to just discharge some kind of electricity.
I know Neil deGrasse Tyson, okay? So I'm not gonna sit here and tell you exactly what this is, but I can tell you one thing. This is explainable and something natural. It's either that or it's just a lightning filter.
Spectators to the shocking event believe that they witnessed everything from a possible government cover-up
a cover-up of what?
only seems to just discharge some kind of electricity. Spectators to the shocking event believe that they witnessed everything from a possible government cover-up.
What are you covering up?
Aliens, and of course, maybe even a glitch in the Matrix. But whether it's a glitch, aliens, or maybe just a really good fake, I leave that up to you to decide.
They're covering up aliens, you buffoon. Funny you call me the buffoon when you're the buffoon here. If you want to go through your life believing that for some weird reason the government needs to cover up aliens, you go ahead and do that, buddy. You keep living in a fantasy world. But over here in reality, there's absolutely no reason why they would cover up aliens. Why?
Followed home.
Why wouldn't they? No, the question is, why wouldn't they? The question is, why would they? You absolute goober. What do you mean, why wouldn't they? That's not the question you ask. The question you ask is, why would they cover it up? Why wouldn't they is obvious. Mass panic. That wouldn't cause mass panic. So the public is not scared. Man, shut up.
Back in 2015, Candace Gardner and her husband attended a Halloween party at an abandoned and allegedly haunted prison with a dark history. It was a huge mistake.
Hey, look, here's my take on aliens. I believe that aliens exist, but I don't think they've been here. That's my take on aliens, straight up. I think they exist, but I don't think they've been here. Because in order for them to be here, this other alien species would somehow have found a way to travel faster than the speed of light, which if they did that would break every law of physics ever known and created. So, buddy, trust me, if they did come here, we wouldn't have even noticed because they're moving faster than the speed of light, which is absolutely incomprehensible. Literally.
Candace says that the entire night at the party, she felt like something was watching her. And ever since that night, strange things have...
What did this loser just say? Theoretically, they could warp or teleport. So you're telling me you're more likely to believe that they teleported or warped here than traveled faster than the speed of light? You mean to tell me they're opening up wormholes? You might get me at wormhole. That's it. Wormhole is the only one that you could even slightly try to conceive, and even then, that's ridiculous. Y'all know what a wormhole is, chat? Wormholes are simple. Say my hand is a piece of paper, right? You know what I mean? Say the Earth is right here, and the planet we want to go to is way over here. And it's millions upon billions of light years away. You know what I mean? So you obviously can't travel faster than the speed of light, so you're not going to be able to travel all the way over there. Matter of fact, let's just use the Ferris wheel, for example, right? We're here. The planet or star that we're trying to go to is here, right? Wait, hold on. Hold on, I'm about to educate y'all. I'm about to leak somebody's address doing it, though. Bet. Lock in. TED Talk of the day. Wormhole. Wormhole, right? This right here is space. This is space, right? This right here is space, okay? We're right here in space. You know what I mean? Earth here. Earth up in here somewhere. Planet we want to go to, over here somewhere. The way wormholes work, which they obviously don't work, because how would you do this? Say this planet, 10 billion light years away, this Earth over here. So what you want to do instead is you want to shorten the distance between us and that planet. So what you would have to do is grab the fabric of space and bend it in half to where the 2 points of Earth and the planet would be meeting right here. You would have to keep the wormhole open so you could travel directly through the hole to here, but you'd have to keep it open. But say you went through here to here and the wormhole opened, you're stuck way over here and Earth is way back here. You'd have to reopen the wormhole again, refold it, come back through, unfold it. Why does this actually make sense? Because that's legitimately what it is. This isn't like a theory that I made up. This is legitimately what it is. What do you mean? Of course it makes sense. But obviously, in order to do that, you have to figure out how to bend space itself, keep a wormhole open, travel between. But then you ask the question, what's between the wormhole opening? What if it opens when you're going between and you're just floating in what's not even space? You're just in an abyss. Yeah, sign me to Harvard.
Been happening in Candace's home. She now believes that a malicious entity might have followed her home from the old prison. A dark spirit that intends to harm her and her family.
Oh, here we go.
Soon after the prison trip, Candace begins to experience unexplained activity in her home. Lights flicker on and off at night.
Oh, look at the kitty.
Unexplained activity in her home.
Wait, screen? Oh, my fault. My bad. Y'all didn't miss nothing.
Lights flicker on and off at night while Candace and her husband sleep. Doors in the house open and close on their own.
Or you mean by fishing string? Yeah.
But scariest of all, the spirit begins to aggressively throw objects at Candace.
You okay, Candace?
Why did all of our savings go to...
Acting. Are you serious, Candace? Whoa! Whoa! Come on, Candace. Oh, you Dude, I should be a body language scientist. Watch this really slowly. I want to show y'all something real quick. This is proof that she's acting. You want to know how I'm about to prove that she was acting? Watch this. There was a brief frame where she almost looked at the camera to make sure it was on her. Watch. Her first instinct is to make sure camera. Watch her. Why are you looking over here, ma'am? She's not looking at the camera. I'm not saying she looked directly at the camera. I'm saying she looked in the general vicinity of the camera before this thing. Look, there was a little eye flash. It went slightly above 90 degrees when it should have stayed at floor level. She's looking at a spoon. Okay, you're getting debunked too. That's not a spoon. That's a spatula, loser. Matter of fact, ban that guy for spreading misinformation. You can tell that there's light passing through this, which makes it a spatula. Or a straining spoon. Spatula. That's a spatula. That's a spatula. Spatula all day. On everything I love, that's a spatula. That's what I thought. Exactly. W-poll. See, chat, sometimes y'all don't hive mind. Sometimes y'all actually, vote the right way. She looked at that camera.
And these frightening incidents continue to...
Also, I have another question. Where did this thing come from?
And these frightening incidents continue to escalate, as it seems that the entity wants...
Oh, I know what it is. Chat, you ready? You don't want to hear this, but you listening? Here's the debunk right here. She has somebody that's kneeling behind the counter, and they just threw it as hard as they could up there.
Incidents continue to escalate, as it seems that the entity wants to seriously hurt Candace.
Okay, dude, really? The fact that you think that's a delusional take is, like, on you entirely. What?
Wants to seriously hurt Candace.
Why does the video always start when the knife is borderline midair? Can you show me what's happening like 10 seconds before and after?
Candace.
She flipped it over her shoulder. Like the scene from Dumb and Dumber where Harry spills the salt and then what's his name throws it over his shoulder and hits that dude. They almost get into a fight. She threw it over her shoulder. Her arm didn't even move. All right, I'm about to prove you wrong again. Yo, Emiliano with the 5. All right, here you go. I I will be able to make this fly over my shoulder without you being able to tell that I threw it. You ready? Exactly. Clip it, run it back.
Orville Redenbacher's popcorn makes our family movie night so special.
This is Cassie. She never really paid attention to her credit scores until she got Credit Karma and used her scores to score more. Like a great rate on an auto loan for some more reliable wheels. Intuit Credit Karma. Download the Money app where your hard work pays off.
U.S. General from Harbor Freight provides high quality and advanced features at a fraction of the price.
Exactly. Clip it, run it back.
This wants to seriously hurt Candace.
Her left hand isn't visible. So until further notice, she threw it. The toaster? There could be a toaster on this side of her, and she angled it to pop up, and the knife flew out of the toaster. Yo, mod that guy.
While Candace is sleeping, she
threw that knife.
Starts to wake up to painful, violent attacks, as if some unseen force is roughly grabbing or pulling at her. And she says she caught proof. So late one night, Candace and her husband fall asleep while watching TV.
Hold up!
As the couple sleeps, a CCTV camera in the room captures something absolutely horrifying.
If I had $1, dude. I'm sorry, ma'am, but unless you got snapped in half, I'm not believing you. Now, if this would have kept going and it would have folded you in half, then maybe I'd have believed you. But if not, you either raised your own leg up or it's fishing string. You know what I mean? It's gonna break me in half. Ma'am, come on. She caught a cramp. Bro, she caught a cramp because she was trying to lift her leg up that high.
Candace's leg appears to get grabbed and twisted painfully into the air by an invisible force. She wakes up in a panic and screams for her husband to help her, but all he can do is grab her leg and pull it back. Eventually, he manages to free Candace's legs from whatever is pulling on it.
Okay.
But poor Candace is left sobbing in pain and fear. Now, I have to say that after watching this footage and hearing Candace's desperate pleas for help, this video is very compelling. But
Wait, what I miss? His hand? What'd he do?
pleas for help, this video is very compelling.
No, I don't think he did
But
anything.
do you believe that a dark entity followed Candace home from the prison?
Mr. Nuke, I do not.
And is now violently haunting her home? Let me know what you think. As for Candace, she says that her family still experiences terrifying paranormal events to this day.
Oh, okay.
We need scary videos, so if you've seen one or you have one, send it our way at nukestop5@gmail.com.
Dude, I'm gonna make one and send him one.
Hell or high water. Back in August 2021, an unexpected flash flood swept through downtown Omaha, Nebraska.
Omaha!
At 10 p.m., Tony Liu and his two friends are relaxing in his apartment and watching the weather reports about the flood.
That's a big
They
old
decide to
TV.
take the elevator down to have a look at the flooded city streets for themselves. It was a very bad idea.
Let me see your best moose impression.
Yo, that timing is crazy. Where Peyton Manning at? Omaha!
Bad idea.
Let me see your best moose impression.
Yo!
Let me see your best moose impression.
Oh man, what? Oh no, that's actually scary. You're stuck in a flooding elevator?
Tony and his friends didn't realize, but the lower levels of the apartment building were completely flooded with disgusting sewer water.
Okay, I don't think that's sewer water, but...
As the elevator reaches the lobby, water pours inside, causing the elevator to malfunction and trap them inside with the rising water.
Once it got towards kind of my neck, chest, that's when I kind of, I could...
That's some dookie water, I don't know if it's sewer.
The water continues to flood in, filling the elevator to the point that the three friends can barely keep their head above water.
No, that is scary.
Tony is
paranormal?
Panicked and makes an emergency phone call to his roommate, Dalen Stapp, and the roommate hurries downstairs to try to help his trapped friends.
I told them, hey, I'm gonna die in here if you guys don't come and try to do something.
We went down.
Jay, you can't say this is fake. This isn't something you say is fake. This obviously happened.
Shoulder deep water and just tried pulling it apart with everything because we had to get him out or it could have been fatal.
Tony's roommate Dalen finally manages to pry open the flooded elevator doors to free his friends from what could have been their watery grave. Luckily, they all escape and swim to safety without so much as a scratch. Not surprisingly, Tony Liu says that this was the scariest thing that has ever happened to him.
How scary was this? Honestly, I was
that a green screen?
That has ever happened to him.
How scary?
That's giving green screen. Is that a green screen? Fake video. No, I can't believe none of it. GG.
What was this? Honestly, I would say this is number one, the most scariest thing in my life. Yep. Hands down.
Okay, thank you.
Watson. The Rainbow Fountain and Grill in
Watson, we talking Apex?
In 1924, and before it became the popular local soda shop that it is today, it was home to a pharmacy and a medical office. One of the doctors who frequently worked out of the building was Dr. Robert Blackburn, who was famously known for bringing his cute little dog Watson along with him everywhere, even to patients' houses. It is said that Dr. Blackburn's loyal little dog Watson still haunts the building to this day. Over the years, workers and customers at the cafe claim to have had strange, unexplained experiences with the ghost of Watson the dog, saying that they could actually feel the spirit of the little dog jump right up on their legs.
What?
Since the restaurant added security cameras, they have started to capture some of these strange encounters on video. Take a look.
Okay. appreciate you.
CCTV footage shows employees and visitors getting nipped at the ankles or even scratched by something that they can't see. Now with so many people experiencing the exact same phenomena, and with all of it caught on camera, bring the patrons, but perhaps only trying to find new friends to play with.
Knock, knock. Hi there. I'd love to show you what a K-12 powered school is really like. Step inside. Here.
In a flash.
Man, some quick food. That bitch so good. You want that? That's bad. Hey, man, what you do?
Sometimes a very silly moment turns scary in an instant. Two guys are just goofing around, but then, like a bolt out of the blue, fun time is over.
I was just a prank some people, boy.